Yo, Timeless Pete, Cody, first two in here. What's going on? So I'm just going to be rocking single player for now, at least. Because I opened it up, looked at the Terror Zone. It's the freaking Mausoleum and something. I'm like, okay, no, I'm not doing that. Mausoleum and Crypt. Hard pass. Two of the least dense areas in the entire game. That's alright. I was thinking about, I did a run or two last night just for funsies, I guess, to test something out. And it looked like even player 7, I was just like wrecking everything with the lightning traps and Death Sentry, so I think I might try that out and see how it goes. And I mean, since they wrecked instantly. Bring up my someone has mentioned this too, that I forgot this isn't on the new PTR, so that the Ravens aren't going to stick around. Manific, what's going on? Yo yo yo. Hey Phil, are the terror zones for non-ladder too? I think so. Yeah, I think any online they'll be ladder and non-ladder. But they're not going to be for single player for at minimum a while. I don't know. This is pretty slow actually. Now that I see it a little bit more here. Seemed like it was going faster yesterday. John Dupus, what's going on? Good luck today. Appreciate it. Thank you very much. Watch your video on Terror Zone stuff. Very informative. Appreciate it. Thank you very much. I hate that. I did forget one thing, and a lot of people ask it if it's going to be for single player. I forgot to mention in there that they said that it was planned for single player eventually, but they don't know how long it'll be for sure. Yeah, I mean, I could even rock these. Player 7's not too bad here either, huh? It's the amount of experience I'm getting too. Ooh! It's like a Pitts Terror Zone. Oh gosh, I keep missing. Alright. Archers are real rough though. On player 7 when they're immune to lightning. Mercenary wreck. Yeah. I think I'm just gonna stick with players 3, huh? Wait, were those tri-res? They were Sunil, but like the one was 40, the other one was like 13, and the other res was like 5. So I was like, they were tri-res, but I mean, are those technically they're tri-res? So we tried respecing to Dragon Tail and Rift. No. I haven't tried anything like that yet. I'm extremely. That's what I was going to do this morning. I was going to sort this stuff out, but I ended up doing some other stuff instead. Good job, Phil. But anyways, I'm really noobish on Assassin, so I just went with good old classic Lightning Traps Assassin. Classic Lightning Traps. Can't go wrong, right? Marcus, yo, what's going on? Are Terror Zones in non-ladder? Yeah, they should be. Right now it's just PTR, so it only has like the quote-unquote Terror Zone PTR online, but from what I understand, it should be ladder, non-ladder online. Like it should be everywhere online. it just won't be in single player right away. And I don't know if they will put it in single player. They said they weren't working quite yet on getting it in single player yet, because there would be some they were saying there would be some technical issues, or it'd be technically more difficult to get on single player, since they can make a lot of the changes server side for online. But for single player, it'd have to be like a larger download patch and stuff. Like, things would just have to be different. So they hadn't like even started. It sounded like they hadn't even started working on anything like the Terror Zones for single player yet. I want to see that you get that Griffins today. Yeah, me too. Me too. Right here. Ash right the slain bone. Give it. Gosh, you gotta name that cool. You gotta be able to. Fire. Yes. G-Stacks, what's up? What's up, Slayers and Phil, I guess. Oh, G-Stacks. Tommy G says, let's get after it, bud. It's all I know how to do. New season I haven't checked in a while. Not yet, just 30. They dropped the PTR for the patch for the next season, but they haven't. The next season hasn't started yet. Have you tried an Elemental Boa playthrough, Cold Fire Hybrid? I'm in the process of doing it, and it's way more fun than I thought. I have done it a little bit, a very little bit. I've never played it all the way through, though. I think I got like into Nightmare, and I was like, alright, this is starting to struggle a little bit. Lightning Fury it is. And then switched at that point. Hey, so Phil, good luck, you Savage Slayer. Savage Slayer, I like it. Appreciate it. Yeah, hopefully we get some good luck today on these, and maybe I might check in. I might go ahead and check in a little bit here, or maybe someone can let me know if it's a good Terror Zone. Maybe I'll hop online. I've actually been noticing. Maybe I'll take a look at what Terror Zones I think are going to be the best. I know a lot of people have done their Terror Zone tier lists already, but. Oh, what? What a legend. Legend in fiery text. Let's go. Blizz Biggie. Gift and 5 sweet Slayer ships. Ooh, thank you, Blizz Biggie, for gifting 5 memberships. Whoever got gifted memberships, remember you have to turn on to accept memberships on YouTube. It's not like on Twitch how you just automatically get them. You have to, like, that way you don't get, like, hate memberships, I guess, or something. But thank you so much, Blizz Biggie. You legend. Ooh. Mark says, I can't wait for this ladder, and I have so many items like Chains of Honor for my Javazon, just waiting to throw it on her. Oh, you got the items on ladder and you're waiting to throw it on your non-ladder character. Gotcha. Yeah, that's cool. Yeah. It should be. I would say maybe a few weeks, but I'm kind of I would obviously be speculating here. Ghost Spear, why not idea? Maybe it's something crazy. Get one of those 400 enhanced damage ones. Amazon rules, the rest is good enough. That. Cody says Blizz coming in hot. Totally. You have a battle plan for the new ladder? Not yet. I keep changing my mind. Yeah, Thompson, I keep changing my mind. I don't know. I was thinking about starting Barb. I'm gonna wait before I officially, like 100% before I pick something. No doubt I want to wait and see if there ends up being any changes. It doesn't look like there's going to be, skill balance wise, unless, you know, I don't know. They haven't really announced anything except for the terror zone, so. Cornet, we'll grab that. I was thinking either Barb or Assassin, but not sure. Not sure. Anderson keeps a laying. Ooh. Ah. Yeah, I'm not even 100% sure. I think I started doing that part. There's these workout dudes called oh shoot, what are they called? Oh yeah, buff dudes. That I would watch for like maybe like exercise ideas, like something I wouldn't thought of or forgot about. And I feel like they do that. They're always like, ooh, ah, ooh. Buff dudes, ooh, and they do that all the time because they're like goofy jock dudes. And well, it's funny because they're like 30, they're like my age now, so they act just as goofy as I do at my age, which is fine. Just 30 says hasn't played D2R in a while, running through God of War again to get ready for Ragnarok. Gotcha, yeah. God of War, game's alright. I just played the first few, and I know there's a billion of them out now, I'm sure, but not a bad game. Need to select a like button for Phil's birthday. Yep, my daily birthday today. Just like every other day. I'm turning 1,752 today. Where are the bots? In Spooky Fox Mulder, I'm feeling naughty. Want to ban somebody. Yeah, I mean, don't jinx me. I mean, I don't know if this desk is really even real wood. It's like chipboard and with some vinyl on the top. But yeah, there hasn't been any of those bots in a minute, huh? Oh, immune to fire, cool. Drop corpse explosion ones around him. I'm sure there'll be a bunch of bots in here in no time. Sweet Phil watches buff dudes. Oh yeah, of course. Of course. Fox Mulder brings the bots with him. Maybe. Maybe. What do you think about Terror Zone, Sweet Phil? Keep slaying. The only thing... I like the idea of them. I just don't like that it randomly forces you, like, if you want to do it, you have to do what they're telling you to do at that particular time. So it's going to be, you know, they're trying to make it like, not exactly, but sort of like cell phone game-ish, how it's like, make sure you're on at this time and you come on this day because, or if you don't, you'll miss the special event, which the special event is, you know, terrorized cows or something. So, you know, just like the declone tracker, just like when how they made declone spawn without anybody having to do anything. Well, I mean, people who can get declone don't have to then do anything. There's going to be, you know, terror zone trackers, so your phone's you're gonna get an email or something or a notification or something, and it's gonna be like, you know, cows is now terrorized, you know, Bloody Foothills is now terrorized, or whatever ends up being the best places to be terrorized. And then people are gonna, like, you know, you're gonna have to run to your computer and jump on to do those terrorized zones or whatever. I wish you could, like, somehow pick and choose what terrorized zones you wanted to play, you know, and you could just do them. I don't know, because there's obviously even with that, there's all different kinds of ways that even that idea could be. There could be, what do you call it, something wrong with it, you know, how it wouldn't work, because then people would only run the same terrorized zone over and over again if they could choose, you know what I mean? So, it's like, I get, there's never going to be a perfect way to do most anything, you know what I mean? But... Scott says, I didn't have any birthdays during my vacation. It was so sad. Ooh. Ooh, mercenary instantly disintegrated. Ooh. Oh! I don't know if I should just get out of here already. Grab the Grand Chairman. Oh no, it's full of stuff. Poor Emilio just absolutely disintegrated. We'll just call that a day on this level. I'll tell you what. You're selling next money idea? Honestly, I think the super underrated ladder build is the Fire Cold Elemental Boa, where Mavina set can easily clear cows. 200 magic fine costs like 2 runes. Yeah, if it's like a more budgety type of build, it's always going to be kind of, what do you call it? Underrated, because people only want like the best, you know? It's kind of how it is for everything. Like people will, I don't want to say complain, but people will ask or whatever, they'll say, you know, why do you only make these super powerful endgame builds, blah, 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 blah. And I do make the budget builds too, so I kind of see it back and forth. If you make a build that's like the fastest cow clearer in the game, bar none, that video get like 100,000 views. If you make like amazing budget character, like so great, that'll get like 12,000 views. So it's, you know, people literally want to see the best possible build videos more than, you know. Farming Trav on multi. There's so many letters in here, I can't tell. 0 magic fine right now. I'm having a blast. Low and Vex in a single box. What? Tenga? Come on. A low and a Vex? Bro. Meanwhile, Sweet Phil, 250 hours later, running Trav. Malrune. R2D2, R2D2 running Diablo Immortal. There you go. Chat, we feel start a fantasy league, link pinned in the Discord. Oh yeah, Cody B, good point. Maybe I should shout that out, huh? Anyone who's interested, I know not everybody is, but yeah, I fired up a Sweet Phil fantasy football league. It's just free, it doesn't cost anything, it's just for fun. So anybody who wants to play in it or whatever, you can just, there's a link in the under the sports tab in my Discord, like Scott said there. Right? Cody, like Cody said. Anyone can go ahead and join up. We'll draft a team coming up in a few days or whatever it is. So I think there should be an option at the beginning of terrorized zones farming, like you can pick one of X zones to be terrorized, then you get stuck on that one for an hour. That's not a bad idea, G-Stacks. That's not a bad idea at all, actually. That's a great idea. I mean, I don't know. Obviously, this is all, you know, I'm not concerned with implementation. I don't know how hard any of this would really be for them. I feel like none of it should really be that hard. Like, people do this kind of stuff on, like, random mods. Like, they just do it on their, like, computer that they got for Christmas from their parents. Like, but then there's these professional, you know, back rooms. So, sorry if the stream just, like, shuttered there for a second. I don't know what just happened. I didn't drop frames, but it just reset. So... looks like it might be one of those days. What's up, fellas? Fred, what's going on? Nick says, I decided to go single player because they don't terror zones. Fellas, nowhere near enough likes. What's going on, Galback? The legend. Scott says he watched Toprunsky's video and he swears the only thing he talks about is how fire builds. Yeah, he does fixate on that. I mean, I understand it, though. I mean, you know, everyone's got their own opinion on what they think's important or whatever, and that's one thing he wants to keep mentioning. Like, he's hoping maybe if he says it enough, or if enough people say it enough, that they... And it does... I mean, I get it for sure. I essentially agree. Maybe you just don't... he says it all the time, so I get what you're saying. But I do agree with it, how... It doesn't really make sense how Conviction can break lightning immunes, but not fire immunes, so... It is kind of nonsense, and I think it would be better if it was all the resistances were equal. But I kind of get what you're saying, but I also agree with him, so. Blizz says he blames it on the ISP. There you go. My AT&T's cutting out for me. Any fantasy hockey? No fantasy hockey. Aliens landed by my house, that's what it was? Could have been. More than likely, that's what it was. Is Terror Zone's only ladder? I'm pretty positive it's supposed to be ladder and non-ladder. It'll be online, but it won't be on single player though. At minimum at the beginning. I think they're gonna bring it to single player eventually, maybe, but I don't. You know, I haven't heard an official ruling on. It was worded very awkwardly the way that they answered the question of whether it was going to be on single player or not. So it's hard. I just can't quite bring myself to say it is or it isn't going to be on single player. I don't disagree with him, but every single video I watch is just that as a punchline. Yeah, I mean that's okay. Yeah, no, I got you. I'm not saying your opinion's wrong or anything. Or I'm not picking a side on it, as I guess all I will say about it. Gonna listen while at work. There you go, Fred. Yeah. So oh yeah, I'm totally gonna pull that one out. Just out of nowhere, like, oh my gosh, it's Ogre Mall, and you're like, oh god.
See me coming.
JV, yeah, I kind of agree with, like, it doesn't seem to me like it would be that difficult since, like, everyone can just do it by themselves when they want to. Like, BT Neanderthal made his own mod, you know, just by himself, like, in a few weeks. Like, just changing literally everything, so I don't know why the devs of D2R can't. I think they're more of, it's not that they can't, it's that they don't want to. Or that it would really be that much work. Like, I think they just don't want to. Obviously. Well, I think that's pretty obvious, actually, now after I say it. Sorry, at work I went single player and then, into Terror Zones. That's dumb. Ah, gotcha. Gotcha. Running Stony Tombs watching the stream. What is the current, whoa, jeez, I wasn't paying attention. Wonder what the current Terror Zone is right now on PTR, huh? Does anyone know offhand? Phil yelling at his stream again? No, I'm not yelling at the stream. Come on. I hate when you're like behind a little stalagmite like this so you can't cast any traps in this direction. That bugs me. Glacial Trail. I don't like it. You know which one I was doing earlier, and I was like, wow, this is an amazing Terror Zone. The, I think the Bloody Foothills, and more specifically, the Bloody Foothills, though, I think is going to be really cool, and, the not Cold Plains. Where's Eldritch at? What's that called now? The Cold... Frigid Highlands, there you go. I finally thought of it. Because the Frigid Highlands, the monsters are so easy. You got all those, you know, the same thing that Eldritch and all of his minions are, whatever monster type that is. They're super weak, they're kind of slow, they can't hit you from a long range. There are those skeleton archers, but they shoot super slow. They're real weak. and you could just like run it over and over and over again, right? And just, man, I was going through with the traps in, and I was just flying through the Frigid Highlands terror zone. Run, 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 don't hit me. Hey dude, hope your day's going well. Appreciate it, Jacob. Yeah, it's going good so far. Going good so far. I'll show how to get him to yell. Phil, you know a lightning sorceress with infinity doing chaos is so much better. Oh man, that was a wild day. I'm gonna be honest. I don't remember the full context, but man, people just would not stop saying that, like non-jokingly. This isn't even as good as a lightning source with infinity. I know it's not. I didn't say it was. I said it's really good. Is it the best possible sorceress in the game? I guess not. Sorry. That was a good day. Hydra Sorcerer for Glacial Trail has been fun. Yeah, I guess I've never really... Yeah, I know the fire builds are a little bit... Whoop. Don't want to stay there. Those quill rats are shockingly deadly. Not a big Glacial Trail fan. Is Glacial Trail the one that can have souls in it, or is it the one... Or gloams, I mean, or whatever? Or is that the one that can't? I always forget. Any of the starter zones to each act are going to be amazing. Terror zones density is nuts, and mobs are the easiest in each act. Right, and that's kind of why I was thinking that Act 5, the density is, you know, I just think it is really dang good. Oh. Oops. Take him out. Take that schmuck out. Just hit a Griffins on Pindle? What? Well, congrats. You just stole my Griffins. Now I'm not gonna get a Griffins today. Great. Thanks, Scott. You stole my RNG. I feel like that guy is gonna wreck us here in a second. Grand Crown, darn. I mean, okay item, but nothing crazy. Oh, I can't even fit it in here. That's what she said. Oh! Good old Crown of Thieves. Alrighty, little baby item, but nothing crazy. Another Grand Crown of the set variety. 100 people up in here. Hit that like button, fellas. Boom! Destroy it. You can do it. Thanks, Scott. Appreciate it. Glacial Trail is different from Drifter Cavern and Icy Cellar. Yeah, I couldn't remember. There's like one of them. I can never remember what, because I don't farm them because I don't really like them. So, but I know one of them. They have those succubi that are real annoying, and then one of them has gloams in it too. Maybe a couple of them do. Hard for me to remember. Yeah. Yeah, what Mark up here was talking about when people were asking me about. But it's not as good as the Lightning Sorceress with Infinity. I thought I was just throwing traps where there's no monsters because I thought they were going to be there. Yeah, just because I want to do something different, bro. Hammering is better than everything. Why play anything else? Right? Exactly. JV says it's the icy cellar is the one I'm thinking of that I couldn't remember, that had all the gloams in it. Man, what the? I got of course, some hair stuck in my mustache. Long girl hair. Glacial Trail is the way to Drifter Cavern, says Leandro. Gotcha. Yeah, I don't have those all memorized yet. It's only been 20 years. Ooh, Ethrune, Bloodlord Skull of the non-unique variety. Look on the bright side, I'll probably get another Mavina's. Come on, Win. Come on. That's not good to say. The Fire Blast is so effective. 18,000 per second. Yeah, my Fire Blast doesn't do 18,000. Mine only does 1,800. Maybe you're talking about you have one that's like a maxed out Fire Blast or something. Because yeah, it does have a bunch of synergies. 11% from all this stuff. I only got 12 points into it. It'll get quite a bit higher when it starts getting up. Go max Fire Blast Assassin. I might go ahead. Alright, I'm just going to do this real quick. Is this PTR PC only? Probably, Jordan. I think they usually are, huh? Which one? Gem 4, Gem 3? Maybe 3? Music is so on point. Yeah. Okay, I guess Gem 4. I went back to the classic like playlist or whatever that I used for a long time. The playlist I used last stream, if I stream for more than like 2.5 hours, there's a song in that playlist that gets me like copyright hit, so I'm just gonna clear out some of these. I'm not gonna do everything, but I'm just gonna make some room since I'm a nincompoop and I forgot to do this earlier. Just to make some room for some gems and stuff. Over on that page. Hey Phil, do you know you've probably been talking about it a bunch, but I just got here. What are your thoughts on faster to 99? The getting to 99 faster thing, I'm kind of perfectly fine with it. I don't know that I love the Terror Zone thing, but the speed at which I think the Terror Zones will get you to 99, I am like perfectly fine with. But see, I don't really have any. I mean, I guess I'll probably do it one time because it doesn't look like it's going to take, like, it looks like if someone plays a reasonable amount of time, you could get there in like most people could get there in like a week, no problem, it looks like. So I don't know, we'll see. Cause yeah, man, like you grab like the level 98, what is it? Fist of Heaven's Paladin, I think it was. And you're getting like, I was just players 1 difficulty and I got a tick on it in like 5 minutes. It's like, wow, like from at level 98 players 1 and you're getting a tick on it already? What's going on here? Like imagine it at players 8 difficulty with more experience and stuff, you know? Yeah, Robert kind of explained there why the PTRs are always only on PC. There's a huge problem like switching stuff regularly on console and stuff, because every change has to get approved by the company of that particular console. So it's kind of not practical. It'd be nice if they did console PTR too. Console PTR too. You mean like if the console was part of the terror zone, you're saying? Yeah, I guess I didn't know if it was or not or whatever. Ort rune, blah. What is this, like cold spike or something, or storm spike? Leandro got a unique sacred armor. Item level 85. Unfortunate. I bet you I know which one it is. I got a TP amulet with 24 charges. Is that a good drop? Just a blue amulet with teleport charges is really not going to be a huge deal. Like, teleport charges on an amulet aren't really super valuable. I would say, what is it? There can be instances where, you know, if you get a barb amulet that has all this good stuff on it, there could be arguments made for like, oh, that's cool for it to also have teleport charges on it, but in general, teleport charges aren't really all that great on an amulet. They're all that crazy. Because, I mean, for regular play, everybody has Enigma or whatever, you know? Or you can just go buy a tele staff from the vendors, you know what I mean? I think it's kind of like a, I don't know what you even call it, like a gimmicky PvP thing, like, oh, you bet you didn't know this, but I have, whoop, teleport, ah ha ha. I'm not sure because I'm not a PvP expert, but I've never had a 99, so I'm excited finally to get one, says Blizz Biggie. Yeah, I mean, I've had 99s like way back in the day, but back in the day it was like easy to get 99. Like, I can remember at one time having like 5 99 characters, because I mean, you would just hop into a cow game and you'd get like 70 trillion experience back in the day. Like, that's like pre I don't even remember. Definitely before the before like Enigma and stuff came out. I forget which patch that was. 08? 108? Or was it 109? Was that patch? I can't remember. But yeah. Hit recovery attack rating, kind of cool. I got a TPM at 24. Oh, I read that one. Oopsie. Dabrowski said about 2 hours. Wait. Dabrowski said about 2 hours of terror zones. Mark. Oh, okay. I'll ignore your comment then. I think you can like delete comments or something too. By the way, just FYI. Interesting. It makes me kind of say though nobody needs level 99. And to me, it's a major achievement aspect that will no longer exist. Yeah, I mean, it's kind of like, you know, it's kind of like giving everybody a medal, right? People like, oh, 99's impossible, I can't do it, make it easier. And then they're going to make it easier and everyone's going to be like, I don't even want to try to get 99 because it's so easy, it doesn't matter anymore. So it's like, you know what I mean? I have a feeling that that's going to be the way that it goes, but I mean, 99 never really had a point anyways, besides, like, now you could say you got the 99, but, like, what does that do for you, you know, like... Robert says, I'm still at 89 with my Frost Nova Sorceress since forever. Oh, Frost Lightning, you said. Yeah, if you're dual spec, it's gonna be a hard slug for you. But yeah, I mean 89 is perfectly fine. You can clear everything in the entire game at level 89, like no problem. As long as you can wear the gear that's like awesome, you know. So essentially, if you're above level 80, you can clear everything in the game. You don't really get any stronger going from level like 85 to 90. Or going from like 90 to 95, like you don't get any stronger. You get like an extra 100 life. Like, woo, woo, wow. You know? Oh, I forgot I was going to put a point down too. I'll have to do that here. I haven't been using, what do you call it? Cloak of Shadows. I haven't been using it at all. So, next few points we'll put going down to that. Then I forgot about it. Again. Yeah, I mean, you do get a few more skill points, and you do get a little bit more damage, but it doesn't really help you that much, Fred, is what I'm getting at. I mean, it does a little bit, but... JV says he still thinks 96 plus is going to be pretty slow. Yeah, I don't know. I really am not sure. Like, I wouldn't be surprised if, like, Llama and Teo and them, like, are 99 on, like, midway through day 2. Like, they probably will get 99 all in, like, one play session, I bet. They'll be on for, like, 36 hours straight, and they'll have 99. I could be wrong, but that's just kind of what I'm kind of thinking, to be perfectly honest. I would never do that, but... Can you give us a quick rundown about how terror zones work? Geez, I don't know. I could, Michael. I'm gonna be honest, I just made a video about it and released it like 2 hours ago. So I would implore you to check that out. I literally just released a video like 2 hours ago, everything you need to know about terror zones. Can someone explain to me, I'm like 5, how I found 2 burrowings before String of Fear? Someone explain to me like I'm 5. Yeah, that's weird, wacky Diablo 2 RNG. Luck, 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 luck. Yeah, that's pretty wild. I wish I got really weird luck like that, huh? That kind of stuff don't happen to Sweet Bill. Well, I guess I take that back. I did find a job rune on single player. So, like, really quickly. Like, accidentally, essentially. You remember constriction rings? I never had one, but I know I seen pictures of it, and I know it was like a glitched hack dealio thing, so... I know what it is, but I've never... I don't think I ever had one. Whew. Only thing that changes is you can wear some higher level required crafting rings and amulets. You have any that are actually an upgrade. Yeah, it's not super common for them to get that level 95 roll, you know what I mean? Usually, and a lot of times if they get that 95 roll, it means they rolled with Mana Leech, and it's like, well, I have a caster. So, what is it? I think it's an 8% Mana Leech roll that gives you level 95 required, or something like that. So it's kind of like, well, that's kind of a wasted roll on a caster amulet, so usually it's never... the ones you get, you know what I mean? And V, what's going on? Yo, yo. Same as me finding 4 Babas and they all were F. Yeah, that's pretty unlucky too, yeah, right? JV says he's talking about it'll take a long time still for anyone who's like unorganized. Maybe. Yeah, I'm not sure. It'll depend how people end up like doing their games. Like, I'm sure if I had to guess, it'll be like just like how now there's like C-Bale games and you jump in and there's 7 or 8 people in there. It'll be the same way. It'll just be like Terror Zone, you know, or TZ, you know, TZ now 127, you know, like, and there'll be a bunch of public games like that kind of thing and stuff, you know. Let's see, Robert says, I'd like to see some maps randomized like PoE and new mobs and gear. Yeah, I mean, a lot of people have said that. I would say, in my sweet Phil opinion, there's no chance that any of that happens. I think they've made it pretty clear they want to change as little as possible, which kind of makes me happy, to be perfectly honest, since I'm anti-change guy, you know? But, yeah. I don't think any of that's going to happen. Oh. Immune to fire. Yeah, why not? Every once in a while I stop and kill another champion pack somewhere. Mr. Fark, what's going on? Kirill, good morning, good morning. I wonder if we will get an update on the PTR today. It's been a week since it's been released. Still no signs of new rune words that were expected. Yeah, that is one thing. That is one thing I would expect, though, because I mean, I'd be surprised if ladder number 2, they don't have any new rune words. You know what I mean? Like, I would just be surprised by that. Since they said not that there would be new rune words every ladder, but they were like, well, not every ladder, you know. So it made it sound like they were kind of saying every ladder, but they don't want to commit to every ladder. So I would kind of be surprised if there wasn't some new rune words. Is this a Terror Zone class? No, this is on single player. Somebody said what the Terror Zone was currently, and it was one I didn't like, so I was just like, I'll just play single player. And I mean, to be honest, once the Terror Zones, once it all goes live and stuff, that's probably how I'll end up doing it too. Like, I'm gonna play single player, and then it's like, ooh, did you say the Bloody Foothills is the Terror Zone? Like, that area is super easy and it's got a lot of density. Like, I'll be like, ooh, I'll hop online and run the Terror Zone until it's over, and it's like, ugh, the mausoleum and the crypt, gross. Like, see ya, you know. Lower Kurast, oh god, get out of here. And I'll go play single player again. Maybe. Or maybe I'll just jump to single player if it doesn't entertain me at all. Man, if I had an SOJ on early access beta, just found 2 Shakos last night, still no SOJ. Oh dang, on the early access beta you got 2 SOJs, huh? RIP. Yeah, that was like on the first PTR for the Season 1 ladder. I found like 3 high runes in like 2 days. I'm like, dude, drop rates are so cranked up. I found at least 1 Ja rune. I know I found an Ohm going into the Chaos Sanctuary, a Vex drop here, you know, like, I was like, what's going on? It'd be cool if they made lesser rune words. Like, you mean like more low-level rune words? I mean, they made a few, but it's hard to say what, because they don't want to make stuff too powerful, but then you got to make it powerful enough. It's hard to say. For me on PlayStation 99 is a trophy and another one for Hardcore 99. Besides that, I don't see the point. Yeah, that's the thing. Like, 99 doesn't really mean anything to me. Like, leveling is probably the most annoying. It's probably the part I like about the game the least. Like, I like playing through the game for the most part. I like finding better gear, getting better gear. Nothing's worse for me than when it's like, oh, geez, like, I'm not high enough level yet. I have to go just kill random monsters in a particular area so that my level can get higher. That's literally, like, the worst thing in my opinion. So yeah, trying to get to 99 is one of the least fun-sounding things in my entire, like, life. Blizzard, are you not entertained? Sweet Phil, nah. Yeah, I mean, just the 99 grind sounds so boring to me. So boring. All ruined, legendary. Let me get this list of runes I need so I don't keep forgetting, huh? Why don't I try TE? I don't know what TE stands for. I don't feel like trying to think about what it stands for. It's a lot of brain power. JV says he thinks Mist and Plague were like perfectly made, perfect powered. Yeah, I don't know. I've never really used either one of them before, to be perfectly honest. Just alley-ooping fire bombs across the map. Let's go. What up, my mens? What's going on, Molder? What's up, my mens? My mens, what's up? Hardcore staying alive. I gotta give anyone credit that hasn't died. Yeah, that'd be tough getting a 99 on hardcore like that. Yeah, Sweet Phil dies all the time. I'll enjoy a couple extra skill points, and being that filthy casual, I am not getting to 90. I like getting to 99 easier. Yeah, that's a majority. I would say 95% of people are like the casual person that would never be able to get to 99 otherwise. So, yeah, that's what getting to 99 easier, I'm pretty much perfectly fine with. I have no problem with that. I just don't know that I really care for the idea of terror zones. I would rather they literally took the exact same game, like, it's essentially just like terror zones, but like, take the exact same game and just make a terror difficulty. Like, there's just a terror difficulty, everything's harder, everything's higher leveled, and then you can go farm wherever you want to, you know what I mean? Instead of forcing me to go kill monsters in places that I don't want to. Like, I don't want to play the game by going, you know, and farming Lower Kuros, but killing monsters to farm Lower Kuros. I don't want to, you know, I don't want to do the Mausoleum. I don't want to do, you know, whatever. That's the main thing. I don't want them to try to force people to do things they don't want to do. Amarin, I think I need some of those. We're gonna grab that. If the devs aren't touching unique stats, then they should at least lower all the requirements, since very few of them can compete with rune words at equivalent levels. Lower the requirements, like the level requirements to use them, or the requirements for where they can drop, you're saying? But either way, I don't think it's really going to matter that much, but... Oh! Unofficial Cody B 6-month Slayership. Ooh. Thank you so much, Cody B. Football and hockey starting best time of the year. LFG. Yeah. Thank you so much once again for the continued channel support. My man. What a poggers. Yep. Legendary. Insert word that means something awesome here. Robert says that he thinks it makes more sense adding another difficulty. Yeah. That's kind of what I was thinking, because I mean then it's just like the terror zones, except it's not changing. Like you can pick where you want to go. I guess if you did do that though, then people would just run, you know, and it's the same thing like I said, if you could pick what area you wanted to do, people would only run the best, but I don't know. I just don't want to run stupid areas that I don't want to run. So yeah, but that's what's going to happen. I'm just not going to. Like, it'll probably end up with me playing online less by doing the Terror Zone stuff than if they did it some other way. See, in my idea was, and I don't know how you guys would all feel about this, but I was thinking, if they made this higher difficulty, the terror difficulty, you would, if you played in the terror difficulty, you would get no drops. That's kind of what I was thinking. That way, like, you would actually have to decide, do I want to get experience faster, or do I want to try to get drops? Then that way it wouldn't, like, saturate the quote-unquote market, you know, the in-game economy with just tons and tons, because now like griffins and D-webs and stuff are going to be much more prevalent because you can find them all the time in these terror zones, because even the white monsters are going to be high enough level now to drop things like D-web and griffins and stuff. So it's like, you know, G-Sack says, I see Spooky Molder showed up before the bots. Enjoy the banhammer, Fox. Yeah, you should have heard them, Fox. They were blaming you for all the bots being in here. Whenever you're not in here, there's none of those porn bots. A higher difficulty, however, if designed properly, would not be optimal for solo farming. No one character would be strong enough to kill stuff. Yeah, I mean, that would be tough to make a difficulty that's so hard that not any one person could kill stuff by themselves, because then that means that would lead it to be only like a couple of characters would be able to be used in that area, you know what I mean? Why am I missing a small charm now? Did I accidentally throw one out, or did I end up one short and I just went, forget it. I thought I had one in there. I think I accidentally clicked and threw out a small charm at some point, now that I'm looking at this. Interesting. I mean, I guess we're throwing in something like that, huh? No drops? Don't think I can stomach that. Well, that'd be the choice you'd have to make, huh? You gotta sacrifice something to be able to level faster and easier, right? You can't just get everything for free in life, huh? I'm half joking. I'm not like calling you out or nothing, but you know, I'm just saying, like, there has to be a sacrifice for getting everything so much easier, you know what I mean? Like, you have to decide, like, all right, now my gear's good enough. I want to get to 99. I'm gonna jump into the terror zone. The terror zone! And I'm gonna get leveling up. I thought it was a good idea. So essentially doing a grail would be way easier. I mean, it would be if they brought it to single player. Like, yeah, if you did an online Holy Grail, I guess. Yeah, I mean, unless there's something with the treasure class that I'm, like, missing, treasure class, item level, blah, 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 to where you wouldn't be able to find certain items in certain places that I'm missing. But I seen, and in my video I showed it, a white monster, and it was in the Stony Tombs, but even in the normal Stony Tombs 85 area, Crown of Ages is an 87, a TC 87 item, so it shouldn't be able to drop off the white monsters from 85 areas. But a Crown of Ages dropped off of a white monster in a Stony Tomb terror zone. So stuff like that's going to start happening all the time. And yeah, I mean, I don't know how much all the time necessarily, but, you know, if people are killing stuff in terror zones non-stop like that. I would have made drops in the terror's difficulty the same as hell, except for the fact that the items have a better variance on rolls, higher ranges. So you're like more likely to get a good rolled Griffins than a bad one. All right, well, that's an idea. I don't know. That never really crossed my mind before, but good luck, Phil. Off to pack for a 450-mile trip for the kids, wife, father. 34-foot camper. All right, enjoy. Getting out camping, doing some relaxing. Nice. Take care, Louie. Enjoy yourself. Spooky Fox Molder. SFM. Sexbot friendly magnet. They're the same thing. Ah! If I was president, rare unearthed wands would be illegal. 2-socketed 2, but rolled with nothing else on it. You can duck that banhammer swing from a juice stacks. You guys are hilarious. You guys are hilarious. Oh boy. Dimensional Blade. Ginther's Rift. Ginther's Rift. Now they're not crazy unique. Cody B. The women's hockey team had 69 shots on goal. Nice. Real mature, guys. Real mature. Just got my first Shaco ever. Trav says the Duck of Law. Congrats, Duck. First ever Shaco, huh? Nice. Yeah, the first Shaco is a legendary one, that's for sure. It's incredibly annoying try to get one on single player, and you can't, at first you can't get it, and then eventually you do, right? If you play long enough. I'm gonna play a Hork Barb and just follow players in TCs and hump those unique corpses. Yeah, I wonder if you could. Yeah, I mean, you could just, Hork terror zones nonstop. Like, hey, my barbarian's level, you know, you could be any low level. You don't even have to be a high level. You're like, yeah, I found all this stuff and I never killed a monster in the entire game. Oop, oop. There we go, Phil. Finally clicked on the right button. Why is it not blowing up? Unreal. Ah! Blue diadem. Unbelievable. Off the champion. So that should have been a Griffin's, but I got robbed. Robbed, I tell you. Cody B says G-Stacks might have the ban hammer, but did he put points into concentrate? Jeff said he's starting to think Terror Zones might be too good. Yeah, it's hard to say. I think, I don't know, a lot of people, it's hard to say who is the larger faction or what people want. Like, it seemed like a lot of people wanted the game to be a lot easier. And it's kind of like, I wouldn't say unfortunate, but the people who've been playing forever are like, no, don't make it easier. It's already super easy. But then people who have like come back to the game, they're like, this takes way too long to do everything, you know. But they're not the people who've like loved the game for like, you know, multiple decades now. You know, they're people who remember playing it. And, you know, you got to kind of keep everybody in mind. And it's hard to say what you should really do. Because especially when the game first dropped, when the game first came out, the first like month, people are like, man, this game's way too hard. And I'm thinking like, what? Like, you just watch a YouTube video and they tell you exactly, and you can know literally everything about the game and how to beat it instantly with no problem. But there was a ton of people who were like, this game's way too hard, it takes too long to find the good items and stuff. And I want to burr every 5 minutes. Yeah, kinda, yeah. Well, that's the thing, like, people think that if you play the game, you should get an Enigma. And that's not the way Diablo works, you know. That's not the way D2 is. Oh, nice superior 4-socketed Monarch find. Not a bad superior Monarch find. Kaboom! At least it's something cool. And this Ogriax up here. Oh, y'all gonna get hammered, says G-Stacks. Get them, G-Stacks. Rune drops need to be buffed. Who's with me, says Squeaky Cheeks. Right? See? Did they make it way easier in terms of attack rating, blocking, frames, hit recovery? No, not like make the game easier, but the way these Terror Zones are set up, you're gonna level a lot faster and easier, and you're probably gonna find better stuff. You know what I mean? Like faster. I mean, as for hit recovery and stuff like that, I don't know. They need to make any of that stuff easier. Attack rating, maybe you could. There's definitely an argument for attack rating for melee characters to help them out maybe a little bit, but. Remember how ahead of its time this game was when it originally came out? Yeah, I never really thought about it, but yeah, I mean, kinda. Yeah, I mean, it was just awesome for sure. Awesome. Play Diablo 3 if you want easy, says Mike. Yeah, right? There you go. A lot of people in the forums want Terror Zones to be harder, like buff the monsters a bit, and I agree. The monster level scaling going from level 70 to 85 is really weak. Yeah, they didn't really seem any harder, I'll be honest. Even though they're supposedly like, I guess because you have all this sick gear and they're like level, 96 monsters, but they don't seem hard at all, And it's not even like the characters that they give you are like perfect or something. They're just like, they don't even have the skills distributed correctly and stuff, but it's still, you just like wreck everything.
They'll never see me coming.
I wonder if they did make them harder, if people would be like, man, these terror zones are way too hard. Nobody can do them unless you're like unless you're one of the try hard, spend money JSP people. Like that's probably the thing that you would hear. I consider Enigma and Infinity to be endgame ladder, i.e. you've succeeded. Yeah, JV, essentially, yeah, for sure. I agree with that. Alright, we've got 1 point into range, 20 yards, minus defense. You want to go right here? Alright, now let's see if I can figure out how to use this, really. You want to slap it on archers if you got a problem with them, right? Me, a lot of thinking on Sweet Phil's part. Not sure I can handle it. Back in the day, everyone used to play with an Act 3 mercenary. I don't remember that. I'm gonna be honest. I think I remember having an Act 3 mercenary, but I don't remember it being any good. Ah. Wow, this champion does not get blocked by Cloak of Shadows at all. It's like, I totally see you. The other ones were wandering around, though, for sure. Remember the Bur Mal Bur Ith Infinity Mercenary Weapon Llama uncovered? I guess I'm not sure exactly what you're ordering. Like the how it was Bur Mal Bur Ist, and then they changed. Is that the one you're talking about? I'm guessing. But yes, I do recall. Yeah, Cloak of Shadows is pretty cool, huh? I want to cast. Okay. I guess it just doesn't work on them. Sometimes it just doesn't work, huh? I guess if they already know where you're at or something. How many people have made Infinity and Enigma in ladder? I mean, a lot of people have. I know a lot of people who have. But I mean, you got to play a lot, so it's people who play a ton. Oh, Act 3 Mercenary was used a lot in pre-expansion. I think it was just after the expansion is kind of when I started playing. I can't really fully remember. I played a little bit pre-expansion, I know, because I can remember playing and not being able to buy, like, mana pots and stuff. But, I'm not sure how, like, what part of, you know, I don't know. It's hard to remember. Long time ago. And plus, I didn't really, you know, I wasn't paying attention. Like, this is something I'm going to need to remember. I need to remember how or what the date was I first started playing, you know? When is ladder reset? No idea. No idea. It's weird. The Cloak of Shadows, it like only works when I cast it on the archers. Any other monster I try to cast on it doesn't work. Like it won't cast Cloak of Shadows on these guys. Huh. Keep up the awesome. Appreciate it. McGee's Trees. Oh, there it goes. It works on the ladies too, so. The ladies. Oh. Hmm. What would you trade for a Shaco? What would I trade for it? I mean, I think you could... I mean, it depends how bad you want it, but... Like, probably... somewhere to ist, depending. I don't know how it's changed over time, so... I haven't played on online ladder in a hot minute. Oh, SOJ, let's go. Unidentified SOJ. 100% chance. Oh. 20 decks? 20 decks. Ravenfrost. Why did they... This should have been an SOJ. Someone just said to ist is what they're seeing on Tradery. So there you go. Sweet Phil was right about trade value on one thing. One thing ever. Oop. Don't remember. We'll go like that. Oh, my CTA ran out. JV says, I have 3 unit SOJs. I'll trade you. Ladder reset is likely the end of September at this point. Right? Yeah. I mean, that's kind of the way it's looking, to be perfectly honest. I don't know. They kind of... The ladder reset kind of came... Like, before I was kind of saying the same thing. Like, oh, geez. The rate this is going, it's going to be forever. And then all of a sudden, they're like, this isn't working right. This ain't working right. Like, we got to change this. And all of a sudden, they're like, all right, ladder resets in 3 days. And I'm like, what? I remember thinking the same thing on the first ladder, to be perfectly honest. Any news on the Iceman podcast? No, I haven't pursued it at all. Maybe I'll have to hit him up sometime, huh? Kind of got maybe something next week. The kid's going back to school this week. It's been a little bit on the busy side, and a lot of other things have been going on, so... PTR dropping and all that good stuff. I'll have to work on it. Ooh, chainmail, sparkling mail or something it's called. Legendary. You two silly blokes chatting would be entertaining, right? Yeah, he's got a personality on him, that's for sure. Oh, there was like no archers in this whole level. Love it. Love to see it. Shaco, dislike, unsubscribe, clear browser history, format, hard drive. You don't like it being called a Shaco? Shaco? It's a Shaco, right? Not a Shaco? Or is it a Shaco? I found a Shaco. A Shaco. Hit recovery, little life. Nothing? Missing anything? Okay. A Shaco? Shaco. The Shaco. Right? Shaco. What's the new terror zone for 3? Not sure. Anyone got anything? Hotos. Shacos. I gotta admit the emotes reactions that are designed off your facial expressions are used in the Chaos Sanctuary Discord are hilarious. That's funny, JV. Yeah, they messaged me about that, and first I was like, they're stealing my likeness and this and that, and then I was like, wait a second, that's a terrible thing. That's a terrible way to think about it, Phil. It's awesome that there's people that want to like use my, you know, any publicity is good publicity, right? So then I thought about messaging them back. Like I ended up, you know, they could use them, whatever. I seen they stole them from some like old thumbnails. So I was like, man, I could give you guys better ones than that to use. But then I never end up messaging them back. But yeah, the ones that they use in there are kind of funny. Yeah. They asked me if they could, and I was like, yeah, sure, go for it. I can't even remember. I think I asked them if I could approve them or something, and they sent me a few, and I was like, yeah, sure, why not, go for it. Yeah, they're just the goofy faces and stuff, like the ones I make on my thumbnails, those stupid faces I make. So funny. Shaco, wait, what? Fox Mulder acting crazy again? Wait, where did my... Oh, Emilio died again. I was like half paying attention, reading chat. He died before I even got there. Good thing there's auto gold pickup, huh? Santiago. Appreciate it. Thank you for the good luck wishes, my man. I'm looking for Ariat's face, says Clayton. Good luck. Hopefully you find that soon. It's semi-rare, I guess you could say. Not that rare. You can kind of find it a lot of places, but you kind of don't find it all the time, you know? So. What? Oh, there's a lot of stuff in here. Want to check if this was a 45er. Emilio, no! Right? Pretty much. The Mighty Ducks, man. Yeah, who doesn't like Emilio Estevez, right? A neighbor just fired up his grill next to our shop. It smells yummy. Oh, that's unfortunate. You're sitting in there just like stuck at work and you're smelling some like yummy grilling going on. Did anyone see what the new Terror Zone is? Maybe I'll just go ahead and pause this and I'll just fire it up, actually, huh? Emilio Sheen, technically, right? I was checking the dual head striker merc today. Non-eth, by the way, but good damage. Yeah, that guy's got pretty good damage, pretty good survivability and everything. Don't forget, if there's anyone new up in here too, I wanted to mention I'm starting up a Sweet Pill Fantasy League, just a free league for fun. In my Discord, I got a link to under the sports page. Tigro joined up already, so thank you. We got another person in the league. Come on, phone. What? My hands are too sweaty. It won't work. Jeez. What's going on here? Let's see what we got here. What are we gonna rock? Go Hell Traps in, huh? Fantasy hockey? No. A lot of you're the second person, unless you're the same person that said it before, asked about fantasy hockey. I'm like, nah. Fred says, thinking Outer Step and Plains of Despair, huh? Plains of Despair. That's a weird one. Oh, well, you can just run out of here. I guess it's not that weird. Here, I'll fire up a game if anyone wants to hop in here and let's close that real quick. If anyone wants to hop in here and play with me, sure, why not? Oh, no. What are you doing? Create a new character? No. Lobby. There we go. 2 games available. No password. It's just going to be Sweet Phil. Anyone who wants to join up, no password, Sweet Phil. Yeah, Outer Step and Plains, so it's like all of the upper part. It's most of the upper part of Act 5 here. Because this is the Outer Step, right? Yeah. Dun dun dun. Yeah, this isn't going to be a bad area either. They're, I'd say it's not too difficult, right? Can be a little bit. I guess you can get the souls are in the next area, right? So that's devastating. Is it the next area? I think it's the next area. But then you get casters out here. These guys got higher rune drop chances. Website says is your best friend for drop odds. Oh yeah, for sure. That's what I use all the time. Someone must have been asking about drop odds on something. Yeah. My brisket speaks for itself. No sauce needed, but add as you like. There you go. Yeah, who doesn't like a little brisket, huh? I don't make it myself ever, but yeah, if we go, that's like a go out to eat type of thing, right? For me, anyways. Go to like a, good barbecue joint. My YouTube broken. I only see 4 likes on over 100 views. Probably. Yeah, I got 74 likes, but there's only 74 likes. Guys, hit the like button now. You're gonna make Phil angry. Sorry, I forgot to hit the like button. Oh my gosh, Hans. Come on, Hans. Unreal. I'll forgive you. I'll forgive you. Today is my 2-year work anniversary. Probably time for my 2-week notice, right? Benjaminsler? What's going on, Benjamin? I used to have a guy I know I haven't seen in a long time, I should say. We call him Benjamin. Kind of funny. Larker, I'm gonna give you a swirly, you schmucks. Yeah. So yeah, Sweet Phil, if anyone wants to run some of these with me, you don't have to. Just throwing it out there one more time, or whatever, if anyone's interested. Sometimes I forgot to like because I'm busy reading all the chats. Oh yeah, I understand that one, being busy trying to read all the chats. Yeah. See if we can get how far we can get a bump up here. Just players 1 difficulty doing some of these too, huh? What? What's that doing here? Shift left click equip, control left click drop. It's weird that they put all that stuff on there now. Like there's so many things that like they have to tell everybody. Santiago says running LK looking for a burrow, and yeah, that can be a slow process for sure. Was that? I didn't even pay attention. Was that Izzy right there that just got wrecked super fast? I didn't even see him. Must have been, huh? Wow, he died so fast I didn't even see him. Alright, that one's all done. Yeah, we'll go ahead and rock some of this, huh? Simple, sorry I haven't been checking, and it's tough catching streams with my new job. Oh, Business Caveman, what is up? Yeah, it's alright, man. No problem, no problem. I get it. Real life can get in the way of video games and stuff sometimes. I understand. No need to apologize. This one's kind of like lacking density out here for whatever reason. Nightbot decided to re-remind you guys if you forgot to hit the like button again. Oop. What time we got? 3:15, huh? Oh, I haven't been on that long. I thought I'd been on. Oh, it reset that one time. I forgot. How long have I been on for? Huh. It shows my stream as resetted, so now. Not long enough, huh? Yeah, I got a little bit more in me. I think I'm done on single player. I'm gonna run some of these until, you know, I want to find something super sick on the PTR. Even though I end up I'm probably gonna kick myself if I find something crazy, like if I find my griffins on this PTR. But yeah, almost 2 hours. What 2 rings do you recommend for a hammered in? It's gonna depend on your what else you got a little bit. If you need FCR, obviously an FCR ring is going to be an option there, you know. If you don't need FCR, probably SOJs. For most circumstances, that is, anyways. I haven't made a hammered in a hot minute, so. I can't remember. Let's see. You probably want a Ravenfrost on one of those. Fruit cannot be frozen. Probably. Ravenfrost and SOJ. What do you guys think? Oh yeah, Fat from Pukin said the exact same. Oh gosh, here's the gross one. Here's the gross one, fellas. When you get the souls out here. What? Why does my mercenary have all this negative resistance on it? What? Alright, well this is obviously glitched in some way. Oh, that's weird. Well, that's gonna help. So anyone who uses these PTR characters, make sure you come on in here and take your infinity off and put it back on. If not, your mercenary will not survive very good. Ravenfrost only if you can't telly. Oh, wowzers! Yeah, that's what these... I saw them there, and I was like, I'm going to telly-stomp them anyways. I don't even know what my resistances are, to be perfectly honest. Yeah, I looked right at him, and I was like, I'm going to go for it. Oh, yeah, look at these resistances. On this character. Oh well. Just lost 600k gold. Oh well. Not my gold, that's PTR gold. Whoops. Struggling. This is a good map you're looking for. You almost, if you jump into a map and you get souls on the next one, you're just like, see ya, I'm out. Make a new one. Because you don't even have to teleport to any of this stuff. You can just, you know, you just create the game and run down the ramp, and boom, you're there. You'd much rather have one of these. Oh, I did lose all the experience I had gained. I lost all of it too. So, yeah, you don't really want to risk running into souls anywhere. Obviously. Been busy with the new job and baby. I feel you, Snow Pro. I feel you. What's going on, man? Long time no see. Still living the dream. Cody B even recognized it too. Whoa, haven't seen you in a long time. Yeah, I know. I totally get it though. Totally get it. What's going on? That's PTR Phil's problem. right. PTR Phil. Yeah, that'll give me a good reset though. Now I can get a good grasp of how much experience. This is just players 1 difficulty. Am I even gonna get a tick out of one of these levels running it solo? Man, I want to find like one good thing. I seen Llama drop that Crown of Ages. It would be sick to find something super quick out in the PTR for this. Like, obviously RNG is RNG, but like proof of concept of it would be just statistically, the way the item level odds and stuff like that are, it should be better drop odds and stuff out here to find stuff, really. Just because of volume of monsters that have a possibility of dropping something. Because at this level, every single monster out here should be able to drop every single item in the game. But their drop odds on these monsters are going to be way lower than the champions, but still possible. Does Griffin's Facet break any lightning immunes, or do you need Infinity? You need Infinity to break lightning immunes. Ooh, Ogriax, got an idea. Gots to. And it's good. Ooh, a Zeal. I could have a Zealing Ogriax character. Yeah, you need to drop a Tyrell's Might. That clip would get some sick views for sure. Oh yeah, for sure. If I could drop like a Zod rune or something, or a Mang Songs in it, and then you could title it like PTR drops are crazy. Yeah, Billy, you know, Snowpro, I mean, you know all about the sick YouTube to make a very clickable thumbnail and title. Razor Bow, ooh. What is this? Rip Hook, oh yeah. Good drops already. Come on, game, you can do it for me, right? Give me that good clip. Give me that good clip. What year did D2 add rune words? I started playing in 03. I think it was 01. I could be wrong though. Maybe 2. I can't really remember. I don't feel like that's information I ever remembered, or I ever memorized, I should say. Alright, where's my boy Izzy at? Here's a bunch of champions, though. Huddle, another unique. Crick says 01 was the LOD release. Gotcha, yeah, that's what I thought, but wasn't sure. I must have missed Izzy out here. Wherever this bro is at. There we are. I mean, try res, walk, run. I mean, poison. Some people don't consider poison a res, but this playlist is great. No doubt, Hutch. No doubt. That's why I listen to it. I haven't seen anything about terror zones. Are the mobs different colors? I saw the mobs do levels and stuff. How do you know it's a terror zone? Well, you know it's a terror zone. Well, first of all, you see up here, and then the new area you come into is just the name. When you go into a terror zone, terrorized, it goes doom. You can't hear it real great because I have the volume turned down, but it goes like doom. It says terrorized up here, it says terrorized when it comes in, and the monsters, the names of them have little like icons on them, I guess you could say. Like you see how there's little Diablo horns next to the names. Also, it'll say what zone's terrorized in your chat menu. Anyone can join up in these games, by the way. I do want to mention that too. Anyone can join up in these games and play with me. I was just hopping in here doing whatever, you know, so. In LOD, what zealot weapon would you use? A 6 shaled Grizz Caddy. Well, the Grizz Caddy can only have 4 sockets, but or is it 5? I don't think you can't get 6 on a Grizz Caddy. But I don't know what the best endgame. I mean, really, it's gonna be Grief is gonna be the best melee thing for everybody, but it's always gonna be Grief. You could use options like Oath or Breath of the Dying. There's different like budget or more budget options. You could go with the what's the new rune word? I forget what the new rune word is now. That's like kind of a budget 6-socketed option. So yeah, those are pretty much the options that there are, yeah. Short of that, I mean, yeah, I don't know. Grief is the weapon that ruined all other melee weapons, right? Oh yeah, destruction. Yeah. Okay, all right. Yeah, I guess there probably are a few other options. I don't know, Death Cleaver or something like. There'll be other stuff I'm not thinking of for sure, but. Oh, death. Yeah, I forgot about the rune word death, too. Yeah, see, I'm forgetting all kinds of stuff. Shocker, huh? Grief is ladder only. No, there is no... Now, ladder only on D2R only exists for the newest rune word. So there's only like 3 rune words right now that are ladder only. That's not really like... It's only the newest rune words that they put out, so... Oh, yeah. Oh, excuse me. Hold on. I do want to mention also, I did put up the Sweet Phil Fantasy Football League in my Discord under the sports page. So if anyone wants to play in just a free fantasy league with Sweet Phil and Sweet Phil Discord and channel members, join up on that one. It's going to be legendary. And yeah, it's just for free, so... Even if you just want to be in it and you're going to have to auto draft and you can't make the draft, it's perfectly fine and everything, so. Yeah, so Grief will work offline. Oh yeah, for sure, yeah. Grief works offline, yep. You a Lions fan? Pretty much. I would say I am, but I don't like, you know, live and die by if the Lions win a game or lose a game, you know what I mean? Oh gosh. Nope. Souls, you just leave. There is no reason to play through if there's souls there any longer. diehard Packers fan. Yeah, we'll see what happens with those guys this year, huh? So, diehard Packers fan, Harris. Who's going to be the receiver there? Is it going to be Alan Lazard? Is it going to be one of the young guys? What do you think the story is there? Randall Cobb going to be the next guy up? MVS. MVS doesn't play for them anymore. MVS signed a contract with Kansas City. I think I have. Maybe I should look at it one time. I got. I think I have one team I have both Lazard and MVS on, so. Oh, what's up, Dig? What's going on? Doing pretty good today, just rocking some more a little Terror Zone stuff, just messing around. Whoa, what's going on there? Got one little tick on the thing from last game, just on players 1 difficulty. Cody says he wishes a 39-year-old Aaron Rodgers would come to Philly. You're not a big fan of, oh shoot, what's his name? Oh, I'd have to look. I can't remember Philly's quarterback name now. You'll tell me in a second, I'm sure. I can't remember his name now. Jalen Hurts, there you go. Could not remember. Lazard will step up big time. Dobbs will be an impact, and Cobby will always be in. Yeah, Cobb is pretty much like the tight end, essentially. Yeah, Alan Lazard. I'm guessing Alan Lazard, because if Aaron Rodgers is like he has always been, he's always trusted like the old guys more than the young guys. So, and he's always spoken so highly of Alan Lazard. I think it's just going to be a case of Alan Lazard's going to get thrown the ball, so he's going to be the one that's the best. You know what I mean? I got Dobbs on a team too. I should here, let me pull that up real quick. I'm interested, so I'm talking about it. Come on, phone. All these notifications here. Looking. I got Dobbs on a team, MVS and Lazard all on my. I'm in a 2-person keeper league that I inherited like a rough team, but I drafted all 3 of those guys on. So hopefully Lazard's like super sick and I can keep him next year or something, and hopefully MVS is super sick too. I'm gonna be honest, so that I can keep him. You're not a big fan of the run-first quarterback? Yeah, I mean, I can kind of get you on that one for sure. Oh boy. There's souls, you just run away. Harrison talking about Green Bay. I think people are grossly overestimating our need for wideouts. Devontae Adams is phenomenal, but Rodgers makes studs out of nobodies all the time. I agree with that somewhat. Yeah, because I think he's gonna make Lazard like amazing this year. None of the other people, I don't see how the other people could be the man who could be the replacement for Devontae Adams. I just don't see how it could be. And the way Rodgers has always been, he always says like, yeah, I really trust this guy, I really like him, when it's the person that he wants to throw the ball to, you know. So yeah, I'm kind of seeing that. I put my money on Lazard, and then I picked up Dobbs super late just because you could, you know what I mean? I get to pick all the best players, and you guys can fight over what's left. There you go. Spooky will play in the fantasy league, but he gets all 12 first-round picks, and then we split up what the rest of the picks. Sure. Foosball. Foosball for the devil. Right? Yeah, I'm not... Oh, I read that. I think the Lions will be a much better team this year. Love Dan Campbell, and you guys have great players. None of your losses last season were blowouts, very close games. Yeah, I kind of think so too, but I mean, it's been so many years running that, like, oh, this is the year, and you're like, okay, cool. You won 3 games, you know, so it's hard to really... It's hard to let myself feel again, you know? Harrison says he thinks people are sleeping on the Steelers. What? Jameis, he says Jameis Winston gonna have his breakout season. Just a random thought. Jameis Winston in season 12 is gonna have his first breakout year, like a big... There was one game I had to start him because of injury a few years ago. Maybe it was last year. I can't really remember. No, it was when he was on Tampa Bay. I started him, and he got benched at halftime. I wasn't really paying attention, but I was like, breaking news, Jameis Winston throws 5 interceptions, gets benched at halftime. I'm like, no, I started him. And then I looked at the stat line, and he had thrown 5, but at halftime, he threw 5 interceptions, had 5 touchdowns, and threw for like 412 yards. I was like, he got like 36 points or something at halftime after throwing 5 interceptions. That was the wackiest thing I had ever seen. Ah, Souls again. Get out of here. Are you gonna go live? Are you gonna live stream the draft? And would the voice chat in Discord work for draft communications? Yeah, we could voice chat in Discord, I guess. Whether I was gonna do it live, I mean, I guess I could. I didn't really think about it. I don't know how many people would want to watch it or whatever, but because this is, you know, being a Diablo 2 channel, most people wouldn't be into fantasy football. Like, some people are for sure, but... So, Diablo question, are the terror zones and levels increased monster density helping with MF? Are you seeing any increased loot density? I haven't been seeing really any, no, but also I'm running around in here solo by myself, so it's gonna be like, this drops right here is gonna be like less than a regular, like if I was on single player and I popped, you know, level 85 areas on players like even 3. I haven't really been seeing better drops or anything like that, to be perfectly honest. I thought it seemed like it anyways the first day when we were running like 3 to 5 people, but when you're just running it by yourself, like, look, all these monsters died, none of them dropped anything because the no drop chance on players 1 is so high. Even going to players 3, your drop chances are like astronomically better. So, but yeah, I just, and it's not a problem. I don't want this to come out wrong, but yeah, I would like to run these with more people, but nobody's like available or wants to or whatever. So. But yeah, as of now, I haven't really seen any difference in the drops and stuff all that much. Like I said, one day I thought I did, but I mean, one day could just be a, you know, a heater, you know. So. Nah. Choka Flens, sweet Phil, so sweet. Appreciate it. What happened for me in my first round pick gets hurt game 1 and then doesn't play for half the season. Oh, what happens? I mean, that's just part of the game. That's like was it last year I took Christian McCaffrey, he got hurt in the 2nd game, I think, or the 3rd game. He was like, oh, I'm going to be back in no time. He sat out for 6 or 7 or 8 games, came back, and before halftime he got hurt again and then sat out the rest of the year. So... That's just part of fantasy football. There's definitely a luck aspect to it for sure. Anyone who says there's no luck in fantasy football is lying. Harrison says he'll join the fantasy league. All right, good deal, Harrison. Yeah, it's the link is in my Discord. Link to the Discord in the description, but just under the sports page. Everything's free. It's free to join the Discord. Free to join the league. It's not gonna be no cash prizes or nothing. I don't know. Maybe I should do a prize for first place. Something like maybe I would do a T-shirt for first or something, huh? Unless I win, then nobody gets anything. You lost 4 of your first 6 picks last year? Yeah, that's happened. I did have a year where I had 1 year where my first 8 picks all were out for at least 6 games of the season. That was a crazy one. It was just like a $25 league, so it wasn't some crazy like this just broke me, but it was still like I come in the league like, yeah, I play fantasy football all the time, you know, blah blah blah. And then it's like, all right, Phil, you suck. Not my fault. Sorry, good luck and have fun, all you guys. Yeah, it should be fun. Should be fun. Yeah, I'll gift myself my own T-shirt. I do need to get some more T-shirts. One of them got messed up on accident, and then they're just like, you know, I wanted to get some of the other variations. Like I want to get one for my daughter because I have kids Sweet Phil T-shirts now, and you can get them in all different colors like orange and blue and pink and purple and stuff. And maybe get a hoodie or something since it's gonna be winter. I do want to get some more stuff. Oh, this mic. Love this one. Forgot about this one because it's not on the new playlist I've been listening to more often. Wait for it. Yeah, let's go, baby. Getting after it. Here, we'll put the mic about. Where's the mic gonna go? About right there. I like the mic right there. Let's hurt my neck a little bit. Someone call the ambulance. Phil's having a seizure. Having a fit, he says. I was getting after it. You don't tell me how to get after it. I'll get after it. So basically, Phil has the same luck in fantasy as in D2R. Yeah, I mean, hey, I've had some good luck before, so it's not like that. Good luck's back and forth. I mean, I've definitely, in fantasy football, I've definitely cashed, like, as many times as I've cashed, like, I've definitely made more money than I've, like, spent, or whatever you want to call it. I've made more money on fantasy football than I've put into it, that's for sure. Terror joins me up in here. Anyone wants to join me, it's Sweet Phil 6. I'm going on to Sweet Phil 7, actually. I'm almost cleared this one, to be honest, but... He's got the shapeshifty going. The windy shapeshifty. Looks like I pretty much completely cleared it, so why don't we hop to the next one? Sweet Phil 7. $108. That's too hot. That's too hot. Very too hot. Spooky says rock and roll. Yeah, it's like 80 where I'm at in Michigan. So pretty nice actually. It's you know, there's kind of like well, anyways, I haven't been outside for obviously like 3 hours since I've been streaming, but there was some good you know, it'd be nice. Is there one other person that would want to hop up in here with us? It'd be nice to at least get players 3 going, you know what I mean? I don't really have a whole lot more time I can stream. I only got like 10 more minutes to be honest, so I guess it really don't matter, but I gotta go pick the kitty up from school. If I wasn't at work, yeah, it's no problem, guys. Not a big deal. Like I said, I only got about 10 more minutes, so. Your son has first day of 3K. 3K, huh? Is that pretty much like preschool, I guess? Triple kindergarten? Oh, one more person joined me for a little bit here. Cool, 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 cool. I'll pop a TP where I'm at, I guess. We're not very far out there yet. Now comes the drops in the skill in this experience, right? Oop. Oh, bone visage. That was confusing me for some reason. Like couldn't tell what was going on there. Little Natalia's something or other. Plate belt. Don't need that. This is BTR. Thundermaul. A lot of lightning damage going on out here. Here's where, when you get more people too, the clear speed just ramps up like crazy. Pop down Death Sentry traps everywhere and just start popping everything. Kapow, kapow, kapow. Alright. Well, there's some over here we missed. Probably we'll go down to the next. Already a decent ticket, level 95. Yeah, you do tick up. If anyone's ever tried to level faster, like at these higher levels. Oh no, next game. Next game, I don't do souls. I don't do souls. I want a Sweet Phil action figure with keep slaying catchphrase button. Oh, that'd be so sick. So sick. I don't know how you would get your own action figure done though. That'd be a toughie, huh? Cody says he's built for the cold. He's sick of these 25 Celsius days. What does that even mean? Speak American, come on. Jaco. Not the right one though. What? Oh. Yeah, not a problem. Not a problem, Tear. Yeah, I can't really... I'm not gonna be able to stay on much longer, so... Are the Terror Zones decent for farming or just experience? You can find, like, every item in the game in here. You're supposedly, anyways, like, allegedly. I know, you know, when Llama was playing the other day, he pulled a Crown of Ages, so... But I don't know the... drop rates, this and that, blah blah blah. Supposedly every champion pack you should be able to get every single item, but I'll get her in a minute. It's 410, right? So I still got a little... I'll get off in a little bit. Cody says anything over 65 is too hot for him. 65, little under the chili. I could go 75, perfectly fine. Sweet Phil action figure now coming with the Garth outfit. Yeah, let's go. Say no to Imperial. Right. I mean, I'm kind of kidding. I didn't really care that much, but I don't even know how hot is 25 Celsius. I don't even know what that means. Okay, looks like this is pretty much cleared. Gonna crawl down to the next one, huh? Hopefully there's no souls in this one. Doesn't look like it. We got the ghosts instead of the souls. Terror jumped out. Or, I mean, they're all named Terror, aren't they? Well, appreciate playing with me for a little bit, my man. My man, I don't know exactly who it was, I guess, now that I think about it, but... that Wolfie boy. Got your first Joss solo leveling my Assassin in Chaos yesterday. Nice. Congratulations on that one. Azul just wrecked instantly. He just can't handle it. Later, my mens. Later, Fred. Later. Forgot how sick this playlist was. Let werewolves teleport. Hashtag. Right, right. It's fall and you got the white beater going on. It's not fall. Fall's not till like September 21st or something like that. It's not... every tank top isn't called a wife beater. It's got to be that white one. The white ones, they come in like 7 packs for like $10. This is my Maui tank from my honeymoon. Autumn? Yeah, who says autumn? Fall. Bye bye, everyone. Be sure to tune in next stream for your free banhammer. Yep, I'm gonna have to go ahead. I'm gonna hop off right after I clear. Maybe I clear a little bit more. Looking for a good group. Here's a good group. Maybe. Guess they're a little bit spread out here. It's not perfect, but it's not a bad area. I'll probably get off, and then the next area is gonna be cows here. Watch, watch. Phil, would you play PoE 2 when it comes out? Nah, pretty much 0% chance of that. What if they have uniques in Terror Zones, like 3 to 4 more abilities? Like they make them harder, like they give them like fanaticism, might, and like all that, like a bunch of different stuff like that to make them more powerful. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what if they should or shouldn't do anything. I don't know. I'm kind of just admittedly not sure about the Terror Zone stuff. Euros say autumn and drink tea, bruh. Alright, that's gonna have to be the end of the stream today, fellas. So, thanks for joining me. Do Terror Zones have identical drops to the pits? Really, JV, the way it is, they should have better drops, but I haven't really seen it yet, but because every monster in here could drop every item in the game. Even the white monsters could because they're like level 97 monsters, so, but I'm not 100% sure, you know, but they should, I mean, hypothetically, you know, they should be able to drop every item in the game, so. Anyways, peace out, everybody, and don't forget, keep slaying. Ooh.